So in this video, we are going to create a script that randomly generates a new biomap each time it's run using TerraForge. We'll use Python's built-in random module to generate random values for our map settings, so let's import it at the top of the file. So up here, we'll just do import random. And there are two functions we'll use from this module. The first one is random.ranInt. And so with this, you'll pass in a min and then a max integer, and it'll randomly select the integer that's within that range. And then the second function we'll be using is random.uniform. And with this, you'll pass in a min and a max float, and it will also return a random float that's within that range. Alright, so now let's update our elevation noise type here to use randomly generated values instead of fixed ones. So starting with the seed can be any integer, so I'll give it a range of random.ranInt, and I'll give it a range of -1000 to 1000. And then the octaves also takes an integer, so we'll do random.ranInt, but the integer has to be greater than 0, so it has to be a positive integer, so we'll do 1 to 10. Persistence can be a positive float that's less than or equal to 1, so I'll set the range between 0.1 and 1. And since we're working with a float here, we'll do random.uniform instead, and then I'll set the min to 0.1 and the max to 1. Linearity has to be a positive float, so I'll make the range between 1 and 2. So we'll do random.uniform, 1 as the min and 2 as the max. Okay, now we'll go down here to fall off strength. So the fall off strength has to be a float that is in the range of 0 and 1. So again, we'll do random.uniform, 0 as the min and 1 as the max. The zoom can be a positive float, so I'll set the range between 0.1 and 1. So we'll do random.uniform, 0.1, 1. Now, if you run the script, you'll see that the biomap looks different each time because of the randomized settings. We can also randomize the colors used in a noise map by generating random hex colors, but we'll need to write a small function first. So up here, we'll get rid of this right quick. So up here near the top, we'll do define, and then we'll call the function random_color. Now inside that function, we're going to return. Then we'll do format with quotations. At the front, we'll put a hex, and then we'll do 2 curly brackets. Now inside of those brackets, we'll do random.ranInt. The min value is 0, and then the max value, we'll do 0x FF. So basically, the max value is the color white. And then outside of the parentheses, we're going to do a colon, and then we'll do 06x. So basically what this function does is it returns a random hex color. So now we can go inside of our elevation noise type here and replace the hex values here with random_color, like so. Now each time you run the script, not only will the biomap layout change, but the color scheme for the noise map will also be randomly different. In the next video, we'll customize our map even further by creating our own custom biomes. If you prefer written tutorials, check out the TerraForge Wiki on GitHub. And if you want a more advanced version of TerraForge with extra features, take a look at TerraForge Pro on Gumroad. Thank you for watching.